Soft enough to break and easy and keeps fingers warm while working. I think the idea of making an insulated work glove for winter use is a great idea. Standard cloth gloves and leather work gloves don't keep my hands warm working outdoors in the winter. Water resistance is also a plus. These will be handy for outdoor chores that involve things like handling metal ladders, Christmas lights, or carrying things like landscape material or firewood. These will also be great to have when I need to drain my pool equipment before a freeze, which from past experience invariably results in really cold, wet hands. The assembly/stitching is well done and appears that it will be durable. Overall appearance is good as well. I like the stretchy cuffs at the wrist, which improves the heat retention. My only issue is sizing. I measured the finger and palm dimensions per the Amazon listing and selected medium based upon that. I think the finger length, dimension is good, but it was a little snug for my liking in the width, across the palm, and so it squeezes more than I would prefer against my knuckles when I make a fist or grip something. Some folks might prefer a tighter fit, but for myself I think would prefer one size larger, large size, to get a little bit looser, more comfortable fit. A lot too snug, maybe not too good if you got big hands. These are good warm gloves according to my husband. I would recommend. Not only are they extra small unless you are a child, but they somehow do not keep out the cold, even though you have no tactile sense while wearing them. Somehow the wind comes through and they do not even keep your hands warm. Do not buy. I got this pair as I work outdoors and cold weather is right around the corner. I like the design of these gloves and look forward to wearing them this winter. I like the design. I can spot the gloves are made of several types of materials. The different sections allow the overall glove to conform to the shape of your hand, almost eliminating that stiff feeling you get from winter gloves. I also really like that extra protection you get around the wrist as it locks out the cold around that area. Many gloves I've worn before allow cold air into this part, and I find that very uncomfortable. They are also stylish. While you might not care about this, the appearance makes them more than just work gloves. You can wear these gloves pretty much anywhere. I am trying to think of something you might not like about these gloves, but at the moment, I cannot. I am hoping these will do the job of keeping my hands warm in freezing temperatures. But until then, I cannot speak to that as of yet. However, I will gladly report back after my first harsh weather event. I used these in the snow today for the first time and they are waterlogged. Now they are drying out and damp like I soaked them in a bucket of water. How could this be? It's supposed to be waterproof. Not happy about this. I am a trucker and I had to use them to add snow chains and I had to switch out or get frostbite. Feels great. Perfect fit plus the flexibility in these when on is outstanding. It is a thinner glove with what seems like a silicone palm side for great gripping action. The touch screen part on the first finger works great. I didn't have to push too hard to get the screen activated either. The material that these are made with is outstanding, water resistant, and keeps my hands warm at cooler temps but no really too warm after a while in below freezing temps. I imagine that the gloves will eventually get soaked if you're working in high water areas and they're constantly getting wet. I didn't test that theory though due to below freezing temperatures where I live. I didn't want to freeze my hands lol. The lining is comfy and insulated with what feels like a thin fleece layer, at least that's what it feels like. Definitely nice gloves and well made.